Hello everybody, Galarian Sangvi here. Let's not waste any time and go face the boss. Now you'll first enter this room. Oh wow, you can actually see her from this angle. I didn't realize you could see her before entering the room. But anyway, you'll go in the room and the door and a rock seals behind you. Now you'll hear rustling noises and you just barely saw the eye. Look up. The Parasitic armored arachnid Gohma. So watch what she's doing when her eye's red and shoot her with a Deku. You hit her with a Deku stick and start stabbing. If you're good enough, you can actually end her in one cycle there, because your Deku stick does double damage. And then what your sword can. And surprisingly enough. Anyway, get your slingshot ready, because the moment she makes a move, you can shoot her down. Stop her from doing that, and then go for a stab. And look how quickly we defeated the boss. This boss is super quick. If you know about the Deku stick trick, you can beat her in one cycle. I have seen that done. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure speedrunners do it all the time. But she is a very, very easy boss. Make sure you pick up a heart container, which is always dropped by a boss. This will give you a full heart no matter what. So now we have 4 hearts instead of 3. Of course, if you want to make the game a little harder, don't collect any heart containers and heart pieces. Do like a free heart run. The game becomes infinitely harder because eventually you will encounter enemies that will do more than 3 hearts of damage. But now that we've dealt with the curse, let's go outside and see the Deku tree. Well done, Link. Though thou demonstrated it by courage. I can't take the scene seriously with the entrance to the Deku tree still open, because it looks like he's going, oh. I knew that thou of us be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Would thou listen? Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast a dreadful curse upon me. And he was on fire. Lots of fire. This evil man carelessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in search of the sacred realm that is connected to did I say carelessly? I meant seamlessly. Oh man, I can't speak as the Deku tree apparently, to connect to Hyrule. For it is the sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life exist, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Faramore, the goddess of courage. And you could probably hear my Wii U gamepad. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave spirit of law to the world. Fairmore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And the golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence. And the resting place of the triangles have become the sacred realm. Thou thus never allowed the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with an evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. So even after helping the Decker Tree, he's still doomed. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou must surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that the man wanted so much, that he cast the curse on me. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the Great Deku Tree. The future depends on thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi, the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I will entreat ya. Navi. Goodbye. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. Of course, this asshole, this idiot will not let us through. Hey, Link, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How can you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. And of course he blames us for the death of the Deku Tree without even hearing our side of the story. I can't remember. Did all the Kokiris witness the death of the Deku Tree in the manga? the Legend of Zelda manga, which is actually a really good read of Ocarina of Time. I'd actually recommend it. Alright, before we leave the Deku Forest, Kokiri Forest, let's, is there anything in the shop worth getting? We have plenty of these. These shield sticks. Actually, do any of the Kokiri say anything different? What? Where are you going? To the castle? Where is the castle? Oh, the Kokiris actually do say something different. Now I'm actually curious. I want to see what all the Kokiris say before we go. Please speak to this guy. Mallow is very upset. Did something happen to him? I think before we go, we should see Saria. Naturally, she should be in her house. Or not. Anyway, I'm curious. Before we go, let's actually see what all the Kokiri say, because I completely forgot they say something to you. Ew, when you're actually leaving. And you know, we've lived with the Kokiri, so who knows how long it will be before we see them again. So naturally Link would probably want to first off get this rupee, and then say goodbye to all the Kokiri. And if I remember, there was a girl up high that we needed to go to. Yeah, so let's just spend our time saying goodbye to the Kokiri and yeah, just have one good look, because it could be a while before we could return to this forest. What did you do to the great Deku Tree? Of course, Mallow's influence is spreading and everybody thinks we've done something to the tree. Well, where are you going? To the castle? Where is the castle? Okay, you repeated what the girl on top of the shop said. Mallow is very upset. Did you... Okay, is everybody repeating dialogue? Where you go? Now I remember why I don't. Now I remember why I don't remember the Kokiri saying something. Because most of the Kokiri repeat dialogue. I think all the women say, "Where are you going?" While all the guys say, "Hey, Mallow's upset." If he says this too, then I'm gonna. Oh no! But at least he says what he says before. Yeah. Okay, please shut up. So yeah, no point in talking into the Kokiri because most of them seem to want to repeat dialogue. But I will get a quick, but I will get some money real quick. Oh, you don't get many more money from that trick. Okay. Well. Oh yeah, there's this Kokiri here that I never talked to. He would have been blocking the way. We Kokiri die if we leave the forest. You're not going to try and leave the forest, are you? Yes, he will, and while Navi talks to us. The Great Deku Tree wanted us to go to visit the princess at Hyrule Castle. Shouldn't we get going? Yes, we will, in the next episode. Oh, we will. So see you all then.